Today is gym day. We're starting to build the gym with the pull-up bar. And I'm on the terrace with the slack lines, they're behind me. I'm turning this area into a bit of a play park. So I've prepared the posts already, and we've got to now dig the holes, fill them with cement, and get the bar standing upright. So I've got some water in the barrow behind me because the ground's pretty hard. And currently we're just clearing some lower branches from this oak tree to make the space. This man's dug a few holes in his time.
I have.
You ain't got any shoes on for this? Is this like a game for someone wearing shoes? Now if these posts are 6x6, what size do we want to make the hole?
Right, 8x8.
8x8, is that all?
Yeah, it doesn't need much. You know, you only want like that, so much on. Maybe
2 inches around each side, so like 10x10 maybe?
Something like that. Oh right, yeah, of course.
The deeper we get, the softer the ground gets, because this area is shaded, so it's not as difficult as I thought it was going to be, which is good because we've got to go down just over a metre. This is really good quality soil, which I'm really happy about. That's quite promising for future growing projects. Hopefully it's like this down where I want to grow my veg. But this stuff that we're digging out now I can turn into a raised bed, which is going to be great.
Quite heavy, yeah? Hello!
Do you actually need to be pulled out?
Yeah.
Can you pull him out?
Okay. That's like an onion, dude. I should get out. Yeah. I don't know if I'm happy with you or not. That was silly.
Oh, I don't know what did that. Sorry, I wasn't much help there.
That one was way lighter than the other one.
Yeah.
We chose the short end of the straw then.
That's not quite as tall as I want it to be. I want to be hanging off the bar without my feet touching the ground. We decided to take a break yesterday and now have cut, the holes are dug, and the next thing we need to do is get these bars, well not bars, these posts level and parallel with each other, and then mix up a load of cement and put in the holes, and that'll take about 24 hours to set, I guess, but we're going to get them completely upright and parallel before we do that. So we've got some other bits of wood to screw into the side and hold them up for us. How many of these do we need, do you think, on each post?
4 on each post.
Yeah?
Yep.
So this is the rudimentary structure we've made to hold it in place. We've levelled it and screwed in these bits of wood, which then holds it in position for us when pouring all the cement in. And now Matt is just putting some string around so we can sort of, I guess, is this so as we can see they're parallel to each other when we stand the other one up?
You can see that, yeah, they're parallel with each other. That's it.
Now we're free to pour the cement in without having to worry about them being in position, because we know that they are completely parallel and completely upright. This idea to build such a Hench pull-up bar isn't actually mine. I got it from another YouTube guy called Derek. His page is Simnet Nutrition. I'll put a link to it somewhere in the description. And I saw him build this, and it looked pretty ridiculous at first, and then I kind of realised that actually it was a really good thing to do. So I'd highly recommend checking out his page if anyone else is into like vegan nutrition and working out. He's got like some super amazing stuff going on. So cheers, Derek. Thanks for the ideas. Concrete HQ. All the ingredients for a beautiful mix. What's your magic numbers, mate?
Let's do round about 4 to 1. So 4 aggregate, 1 cement. So maybe three shovelfuls of sand, 1 shovel full of the ballast, and 1 of the cement.
Sounds good to me. I've got no idea what I'm doing, so I'll take your word for it. Cement mixer would be handy, but okay.
It's a big hole.
Yeah, this could take a while. Where's it gone? It's gone through to Australia. Hole number 1 is done. That took about 6 barrow loads of cement, concrete, but hole number 2 is a bit wider, so we had to go back into town and get some more sand, but that's all good. This one's starting to harden up nicely. Bit of a hand job to finish it off.
Have a good hand job.
These 2 are now cemented in, and I think I'm going to leave them for 48 hours before I try swinging on this thing. I reckon it's going to be pretty solid after 24, but I want to be sure, so the next thing I'm going to do is go and cut the bar to size and repaint it. This pole was pretty much already the right length. All I did was cut the ends off because they'd gone rusty. And then I got my grinder out and I got all the old paint off. And I thought I had a tin of paint, but it's in England, so I've got this stuff instead. Spray paint, which hopefully I've got enough. See how this comes out. God, that stinks. Whew.
Seems to work well though.
Yeah, right. Putting the bar in today. We took the day off yesterday to go rafting up the river to my friend's place, which is quite good actually because it's given the cement more time to harden up. But what I have, what would be ideal for the bar is some metal which is threaded either end, and then I could screw a flange into the uprights and then just screw the bar in. However, I'm using what I had. Now my dad's house was this bit of steel bar here, so we're going to drill holes through either side of the posts, put this in, and then somehow try and find a way to stop it spinning like that. How we're going to do that yet, I'm not entirely sure, but we'll work that one out as we go.
148. What's that divided by 2?
148 divided by 2 is 74, yeah. So we're finding the centre point on the other side as well. We're going to drill it from the inside, and then we'll just know if we've drilled a straight line or not, basically. This is the pilot hole for the spade cutter. Is that what it's called? Spade cutter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I don't really know how level I am. We've got
Down a bit.
Down a bit.
About there.
You reckon?
About there.
Right. Let's give this a go. Try and get it as straight as possible.
Not cutting very well, is it?
Yeah, smells beautiful. Hey! Right,
Pretty much there.
Yeah,
Bang, you're bang centre. You're just a little bit lower than, but that's fine.
that's alright. Lovely old job. I've got a pilot hole. Now we've just got to make it bigger with this thing.
Ready?
Yeah.
No.
No? Absolutely no way, no?
I think it needs a hammer.
So I know the purpose.
Let's try this other bit.
So what we're doing is,
Is it in the hole?
it's in the hole, yeah. I feel like this kind of needs to. I think I know it's come out.
Have you got a hammer?
I've got a massive heavy axe with a super big weight on the end. Basically, what we're trying to do is the first hole that I drilled through wasn't perfectly level. It was slightly raised up. So we've drilled the second hole and leveled the bar, but it means there's a slight arc. So pushing it through one hole and into the other is a bit difficult. But what I'm hoping is that the arc is going to create enough friction to stop the bar turning, which means we don't have to drill through or we don't have to find any other way. So it could be a mistake that is a blessing in disguise, providing we can get the bar in. So I'm going to go and get a mallet to give it a big old whack.
Okay.
I'm hoping this will do the trick and not create too many vibrations that it sort of shatters the concrete, but it should be alright. Give it a go. Whack on that.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's going. Is it out the other end yet?
Yeah.
Oh sweet. This might have wedged it in place. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'll tell you what it's done, is it's done exactly, it saved us a job. Oh, that paint I used was rubbish. If you're thinking of using Hammerite spray paint, don't, because it's turd. So yeah, right, we don't have to like secure that bar now because it's secured itself, which is great. And both of us are super weak by the looks of it. So apart from this paint, which was supposed to dry in an hour, and it's been like since yesterday afternoon, I'm really happy with what we've done here. There is a very slight bow. It's level either side, but it's ever so slightly bowed in the middle upwards. That was an accident, and that is what is preventing the bar from twisting. So yeah, if you want to save yourself from work, just balls up your drilling in the first place, and Bob's your uncle.
Recording me.
Struggling.